Gotta admit, Harry Mason is just pretty fucking blasé about whatever happens, you know?
Yeah. Emoting costs extra.
I mean, the spice must flow, but you're not Cheryl.
The purple blood, I believe, is an optional setting for people who wanted it to be less gory.
You think that's purple?
Yes.
Alright.
It's purple on my screen. Like grape juice purple.
Hey, Bug, have you seen Cheryl?
Oh, the giant caterpillar got away. I wonder if that means we'll see it again.
Probably not. I'm surprised we didn't have to use the hunting rifle to go after it.
Well, that's what it was there for, but...
He was just like,
yeah.
fuck it, I'm just
This guy's-
shooting it.
Yeah, he's better at the gunplay than I am.
Oh, and I happen to look, I believe this video is only going to give us the good plus ending. I'm that little sad. I like the idea of seeing all the different endings, but oh well.
You sort of have to have a whole playthrough to get the ending. You can't just sort of change one decision at the end. So it's more work.
Rocket chicka, rocket chicka, rocket. So that's what I would prefer, like, you know, a straight up horror gets you in the moment all the way game, and then at the end it's like, so do you want the aliens ending or what? Or, you know, maybe you're like all fucked up and bleeding and just on a giant platform and it's like, press button A for aliens. That was my stinging Mass Effect 3 commentary.
I see.
Ow.
So the way to get the aliens ending is the flower house, the little pyramid thing. There are certain places around the town where you use the flower house, and it sort of calls UFOs. And then once you've called them all, you get the alien ending, and it's shorter. It appears before the actual ending. There's the police station, which I believe I mentioned earlier.
Hey, you wanna be friends? I saw Cheryl.
Totally, like for real. I do get the games confused together a bit. Like, I'm thinking, I don't think he goes to the amusement park in one. It's one of my favorite set. I know 3 does, and I think 2 does as well.
Yeah, that seems a bit, I think that would be a bit overreaching for this game.
Yeah.
This game likes its horrible-looking walls. That's about it. Oh yeah, she is looking a
Harry!
bit better developed there.
Glad you're okay.
Thank God you came
but you see
back.
good
I
texture.
was scared to be here all alone.
Not necessarily on the human models.
I was worried
Real
too.
happy.
I'm real happy to see you. Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
Practice.
The lake?
Always
Yeah.
Bachman
Take
Road.
Bachman Road.
The
Quit
road's
sucking
blocked.
Stephen King's dick.
Well, that's the only way out there.
Are you sure?
Is a sentence I have never
Gotta
said.
be another way.
There's another
Wait,
way!
I'm a Smurf.
I just remembered something.
What?
There's a waterworks over
Did you
by
say
my old
sewer
elementary
level?
school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
No,
Really?
not really.
You think I can get to the lake from there?
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
Well, you didn't tell
Harry,
him about it.
don't
He
go.
wouldn't go.
I don't want to be
Well,
alone.
come along with me.
It's so scary, I can't
Yeah.
stand it.
How about coming
Escort
with me?
mission!
This may not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise.
I just love how both of
but
them
I'll
are
do my
like,
best to protect
I don't
you.
care how much emotion my voice actor might
Somehow I
pretend to
I'm
feel,
not
we're just
supposed
gonna
to
stand
leave
very
this
still
place.
and stare at each other here.
Oh, Harry.
Hold
Yeah.
me unless that means you have to move or anything.
Look, just wait here a little
We
longer.
didn't program that animation.
I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry?
Please let me give you the goddess's blessing before you go. It will provide +1 to all attacks.
I want to say Origins, which is sort of a prequel. We learn more about her.
Alright. I would hope Origins is a prequel.
Actually, now that you say that point blank, yes, that is a little obvious.
I have, oh, now I totally... Oh, yeah. I have two, like, immutable, I think, laws of... If anything, a series, like comic books or video games or movies or whatever, go long enough, you will inevitably get both an episode or whatever entitled Origins and one entitled Revelations.
Yes. Yeah, well, Revelation was the second movie.
There you go.
Piece of shit.
I really want to watch the
That
Silent
was
Hill
the-
movies now.
Yeah, I mean, I like one. It's got some issues. I like watching it as if it's the game. It's like, oh, the protagonist got the bad ending. What did she do wrong? I don't know how to watch the second one and enjoy it. I haven't figured it out. It's got some good visuals. I'll give it that. And the protagonist casting is good.
So it's kind of it's kind of like the D&D games, the second one.
Yes. That's the caterpillar, by the way.
Of course. The D&D movies are just god-awful.
I enjoyed the first one for what it was. Now, what I think would make a world of difference would be for it to be framed by people playing D&D. And so all these characters and all these plot holes and all this overacting makes sense because there's a bunch of teenagers in their mom's basement playing D&D. I imagined it that way anyway, and I found it really enjoyable. I'm not sure I've even seen the second one.
I have seen clips of the second one. It's pretty, it's more earnest, but less watchable.
More earnest was a mistake. That's not the direction to go with
Right.
that. And that's, I mean, there are a number of movie series that seem to go that way, where like eventually there's one in the series that takes itself too seriously and it just ruins the whole thing.
Well, I think the big problem with the first one is that it's made by somebody who hates D&D, so I could go for more earnestness, but
Well, more respect of the source material, but that doesn't mean you need to take yourself seriously.
yeah. Well, that's more what I was meaning. Just it seems to be trying harder, but which kind of makes it fail even worse.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to do a D&D movie that isn't a little bit campy and overwrought. And you shouldn't try. You should work with it so you're doing it well. Once again, Hollywood has done a thing where they didn't come to me first and ask my opinion before they started. Big mistake.
When are you going to learn your lesson, Hollywood?
And Konami, they need to come to me first as well.
God damn it, Konami.
I actually like the sewer level because in my playthrough I was not going that fast because there are new monsters, which you can tell right away because they make a different sound before you see them. something in the claustrophobic nature of the tunnel. I don't know. I just found it really effective. Especially as at one point one of those kind of froggy things is clinging to the ceiling. I actually think he ran right under it. But knowing that things can come at you from above, that can be extra frightening.
I am extra frightened. Nice dripping sound effects.
Yeah. The sound has a higher fidelity than the video does.
Yeah. Oh. Is that a evil devil symbol?
C3? I don't know.
Oh, is that what it is?
That was just the... Yeah, it's just the second section of the tunnel.
I just saw a couple of curved red things, so I thought we were, C3PO is the devil? That's what it's saying?
Yes. I was trying to make some dirty joke about curved red things, but the moment passed.
Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, Harry. That was difficult traversing that there, but we got past it.
It's funny in games all the things that in life would be really hard to do that you can do naturally, but then there are things you can do easily in life, like not walk into a corner and get stuck.
Right.
They happen all the time in games.
Sewer is very close to skewer.
Yes. All it needs is Special K.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, a map. Good. Kind of a shitty map that, like, it just says ladder. It doesn't say whether it's up or down.
That's a good point. Special K has started supporting YouTubers. A YouTuber I follow recently did a video that was brought to you by Special K. How I Conquered Depression. Decided not to watch it because I figured it would probably piss me off.
No.
I was sad for a while and then I felt better.
Also, watching it might get you stuck in a K-hole.
Yeah, we can't have that.
That's whenever anybody says Special K, I assume they're talking about the drugs. So.
Brought to you by illegal drugs.
Which I think is just ketamine, right?
Yes. Which is a veterinary tranquilizer. It's the use rather than the substance that's illegal.
Right. Which, I believe was the drug that I once accidentally took. So I guess we'll call it recreationally.
Sure. It's, not a satisfying defense to tell the judge if it ever comes up, though.
Yeah.
Totally didn't mean it, dude. Don't call your judge dude, either.
Call them your worship, sir. Your worshipness.
I think you would assume you were sarcastic if you did that.
And do it in a Spicoli accent?
Dick. Then beat your girlfriend. No, he beat paparazzi? He beat someone, I don't remember.
Oh, right, yeah. He punched people with cameras in the face.
Right.
Which I gotta admit, pretty much on his side there. Then go meet with the president of Mexico. Yeah. Alright, that's just weird. Like, all the other first aid kits I can kind of be like, okay, but just hanging out down in the basement, that's weird.
I mean, if I were doing the level design, I would at least have it as one of those wall-mounted emergency
Right.
doodads.
Alright, Lake, have you got Cheryl?
Yeah, I think if I design a game, there will definitely be at least a nod to a little bit of confusion about all the items scattered around the town. Suckers eat up your ammo because you can't see them. So you're sort of trusting the auto aim, which is imperfect.
Huh. Wow, those lights are really low hanging there.
They really are.
Watch out, Harry Mason. Those lights could attack you.
Hey, Lights, have you seen Cheryl?
Just kick these things. There should be a kick action.
There should be. The attack is attack, so you have to sort of not be aiming the gun at them. But even then, sometimes you shoot them when you're trying to kick them. They're a pain.
I don't think I would pick up a pill bottle in the sewer. I mean, that's just me.
And then to use it, he apparently eats all the pills at once.
Oh, Cheryl, thank God I found you. Are you sick? Here, have some sewer pills.
Sewer Pills. That's a good indie band name.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went to see the Sewer Pills. They were playing in the back alley behind the mortuary. 'Cause they're that indie. Instruments they made from their own flesh.
That's... okay. That's getting either metal or ironic there. I'm trying to think of a good song title. I was like, they did the acoustic version of, but then my mind just stalled.
You could make a gag around playing the bones, I suppose.
I was thinking more like, you know... I don't know, knitting keeps me sane, or I wore my pussy hat to church, something like that. Uh-oh. Giant overhead shot. Something bad must be happening here. What's this? Oh, okay.
And who's scattering keys all over the place?
There's a sewer exit key in this jelly. I wonder what that's about.
Ambush. You're not required to fight them. You can run away.
Yeah, he started to run away and then was like, meh.
Maybe he's made sort of a standing rule for this gameplay.
If I get ambushed, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Take some sewer pills. Oh, an ampule. Or ampule. I mean, he did dispatch them fairly quickly.
Yeah? Alright, Harry Mason.
That wasn't the way that was supposed to work, I don't think.
Just can't quite get around that corpse. We've all had days like that. Alright, so that drippy sewer noise, like, starts off being really... what's the word? I don't know. It works really well, and after a while it just gets ridiculous.
Yeah. It should at least sort of fade in and out as you move around the space.
Yeah. Silent Hill long plays not really meant to help out a headache, it seems.
No, I don't think that's what it's designed for. It snowed the other day. I felt...
Betrayed.
yes.
I don't even know why we're going to the lake.
I
I try very hard to pay attention to the things people are saying in this, but it just doesn't register.
I believe the cop said she saw Cheryl headed toward the lake, but she couldn't catch her.
No, I just remember her saying she saw someone in the fog. Which it's like, yes, by default, that's how you see anyone here.
It was Elvis Presley. I just sort of leave maps in a little holder on a billboard, and there's some left. It's not my experience of that sort of thing.
I find that far more believable than sewer pills, though.
Fair enough. You didn't need to use that. You were fine.